Chapter 252 Playing Together. Shuri and Fuyun had lost all rationality. Their bodies were emitting a black aura, and their eyes were red as they walked towards Xue Fanxin and Jiushang with killing intent. However, their speed was slow, and their movements were stiff like a robot. At the same time, their strength had increased greatly. The black gas on their bodies possessed the power to confuse their minds. Once they were contaminated, if their willpower was slightly weaker, they would immediately lose their minds and become like them. Master, they're coming. If you haven't figured out that soul awakening song, I'll kick them away first. That will buy you some time. Little Lei stretched his body. He hoped to perform well so that his master would not be angry at him. What was the saying? Some misfriends had to be sacrificed for the greater good. In order to appease his master, he could only sacrifice Hori and Fuyun. Anyway, it was just kicking them a few times. Jiushang paid no mind to Little Lei's little schemes. He only cared about practicing the soul awakening song with Xue Fanxin. The two of them were already prepared and started playing. Signer, there's no time, let's give it a try. Alright, Xue Fanxin placed the Zuyu flute to her mouth and played the soul awakening song according to what she had just learned. Although she did not play it very well, and the tune was a little intermittent. Sometimes even out of tune, Jiushang's playing skills were very good. He tried his best to make up for Xue Fanxin's shortcomings, and the two of them worked together to play the soul awakening song. The next moment, Shuri and Fuyun stopped in their tracks. Their expressions became a little dull, and their eyes were empty. The black aura on their bodies also scattered slowly. After about 7 minutes, their red eyes slowly returned to their normal color, and their killing intent also disappeared. However, their mental states were still not right. They were stunned and confused. The surrounding black aura attempted to invade Hori and Fuyun's bodies, but it was repelled by the soul awakening song. It could be seen that the black aura was afraid of the soul awakening song. Shuri and Fuyun had recovered most of their rationality. The two of them looked at each other and did not know what had happened. They only remembered that they had found many treasures in a huge pit. Then, they had picked up those treasures, and then they seemed to have forgotten everything. What's going on? That woe of you have finally woken up. Little Lei wanted to kick Hori and Fuyun a few times to show off, but unfortunately, he had no chance, so he started mocking them. The two of you are really stupid. You actually treated a pile of bones as treasures and even lost your mind to kill us. Xue Fanxin really wanted to say ruthlessly, didn't you also treat them as treasures? However, she was busy now and could not be bothered with this guy. How is that possible? Shuri did not believe Little Lei at all, but he felt that what Little Lei said was true. Had he really wanted to kill the Lord and the consort just now? This was a capital offense. I deserve to die. Your Highness, please punish me. Shuri knelt in front of Jiushang and apologized, blaming himself for what had just happened. Fuyun also knelt down and kowtowed. I deserve to die. Your Highness, please punish me. Jiushang stopped playing the guqin and did not immediately respond to Hori and Fuyun. Instead, he stared intently at the huge pit in front of him. Realizing that something was wrong, he immediately shouted, "Everyone, be careful."